This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network. And we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metals Summit, which is now virtual, September 15th through the 17th, 2020. And joining me right now is Brian Fowler. He is the president, CEO, and director of NorthStar Gold Corp. It's now a publicly traded company. The symbol is NSG on the CSE. Brian, welcome back. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you, Robert. Yeah, thanks for providing this opportunity to update everyone on NorthStar's story.
Absolutely. I say now because last time when we did the interview at a year ago, actually at the Precious Metals Summit, you're still a private company. So it's good to have you back on here. But real quick, before we get into all the corporate updates and highlights for the company, let's get that very quick overview in history, and then we'll go from there.
Certainly. NorthStar's, prior to going public by way of a $3 million IPO late last year, the company operated as on a private basis for about 11 years, focused primarily on gold exploration in the northeastern Ontario, the Abitibi, and more specifically the Kirkland Lake region. Prior to going public, the company augmented its board, restructured its capital, and as I mentioned, did an IPO, and we got listed on January 2nd. Our flagship project is the Miller Gold property. It's 100% owned. It's 18 kilometers southeast of Kirkland Lake and Kirkland Lake Gold's Macassa South Mine Complex, which has been in the news quite a bit. And yeah, so our property is 100% owned. We are well into drilling. We started drilling the property here in February. A few complications, but drill's spinning, and we're looking forward to getting some results out here within the next few weeks.
Absolutely. So like I said, we did an interview about a year ago, a little less than a year ago during the Precious Metals Summit. You know, you already kind of alluded to some of the corporate highlights. I mean, you can probably talk to them a little bit further, but not only can we get those corporate highlights, but have they fit into the vision that you set forth from the company since we last spoke?
Absolutely. You know, we had a solid plan, and as soon as we raised the capital and got listed, we commenced drilling in February. Everything was going very well. And we actually did a $1 million flow through raise in March to translate some IPO hard dollar into flow through for exploration. And then unfortunately in early April, we had a setback due to COVID-19, and I know this has affected everyone. We took the prudent course and suspended drilling after drilling about 13 holes, 2,200 meters. We did make a couple significant discoveries, but and that provided us time to put everything together and and plan to resume drilling, which we did in early June. So we're back to drilling. Everything is we've had really good news flow. Like I said, other than the COVID-19 setback, we're on course for achieving what we set out to do once we went public.
Got it. And what were some? Let's might as well talk about them. What were some of those milestones that you hit since the company went public?
Well, as mentioned, we got out of the gate, commenced drilling in February. Things were going quite good, and we did drill 2,200 meters, 13 holes. As I mentioned, we made a couple discoveries. The property has a historic estimate that's high-grade gold, 270,000 ounces, 11.5 grams. We don't own all of that, but we have portions of it. So our initial drilling was directed towards trying to validate this historic estimate. But in addition to that, the Miller property is centered over a large 3-kilometer by 2-kilometer alkalic gold system, intrusive centered gold system that's got incredible similarities to Macassa and the Kirkland camp, that being high-grade veins with gold and tellurites in volcanics, as well as in lower grade broad zones in cyanides. So the second part, our drilling, as I mentioned, we drilled a few holes, limited number of holes around this historic estimate area, but we targeted the allied syenite, which we believe is the heart and soul of this entire mineralizing system, and achieved whereas some historic drilling has returned 100 meters of a gram type results near surface, which is, that's open pit grade. It's fabulous. And then we also made a new discovery at depth, which we're still modeling and still trying to get our mind around, where we got some good numbers in the 11 grams at depth over substantial width. So the second phase of drilling that we came in was to do a bit more validation drilling on the resource estimate, or the historic estimate, but also follow up our discovery on the allied. And that so we're in the final phases of that right now. We've drilled I believe five more holes there, and we're expanding upon that, and we're very pleased with what we're seeing. So the Miller property's got a lot of narrow, we got a good problem there in that we have a lot of coarse gold, but that brings sampling problems, and you have to do metallic screen analyses, and so that slows things down. But we're getting there. With every drill hole, we're learning more about the system, and we're very pleased with what we're seeing to date. Furthermore, we've got planet syenite, which is an additional intrusive hosted component just a couple kilometers away from the allied, and where historic drilling returned 150 meters of half gram near surface. So we're just finishing up a few holes, trying to step out on that and add some complexion and color to that as well. So we've got a number of very good zones, very promising zones, and the drilling is designed to make them bigger and better. We also did, I should mention, a large integrated geophysics program on the property that we just completed. We're just waiting on results on the data, but that was gravity, 3D IP, and magnetics. So, like as I mentioned, we're looking forward to being able to start coming up with some results here within a few weeks, and and keep things rolling. But yeah, NorthStar, we're doing what we said we're going to do.
Absolutely. Well, with that, where can my audience go and find everything they need to know about NorthStar Gold?
Certainly on our website, NorthStarGoldCorp.com. You'll be able to find a number of presentations and the corporate deck and everything you normally find on these websites.
Very cool. Well, Brian, let me say thank you very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to do the interview with us today. Wish you the best of luck. Stay safe, and I look forward to our next update.
Awesome. Same to you. Thanks so much, Robert.
Thank you. My name is Robert Kraft again. I'm your host for SNN Network, and we are the proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metals Summit, September 15th through the 17th. That is now virtual, and we'll see you all there. Brian will see you there.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.